As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. We have a high risk of a safety car here today, as the abundance of tight corners mixed with these wet conditions could put a few cars off to the barrier. 23 turns, then 30 to the left and 10 to the right make up the 3.1 lap of Marina Bay. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Potter. No grid penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
It's not a nice feeling, I promise you. They've got a quick car underneath them, but they've got onto the grid today and they need a pair of binoculars to see the start lights. They'll be desperate for a good start to make up for some of that deficit.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Verstappen, Bottas, Magnussen, Stroll, and Kimi Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Gasly, Alexander Albon, and Butler, Giovinazzi, Weber, George Russell, and Lando Norris. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Potter and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid, and with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, not where we wanted you to be, so we'll need you to push hard in the race. Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. So, let's review the drivers' standings. Potter takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Potter. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the Constructors. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One.